Shut up and sit down.
Coming at you from the basement, a bottle, a brew day, whatever you want to call it. Totally trashed the basement. It's gone, it's a mess. Big shout out to Crystal, my lovely fiance, for helping. So I had a lot going on today. I was a little skeptical if you watched the last review, which isn't up yet, but it will be up, that I was getting ready to bottle and I was worried about some off smells. I was getting some, it all disappeared once I cracked open the fermenter. It aired out, it left. Strong coffee smell on this one. I actually got some flat sample, gonna go in for the nose in just a second. So hydrometer meeting confirmed that this is a 8.93% ABV beer. It's basically a 9%er. I got a little anxious and I'm hoping it doesn't catch up with me down the road. For all you homebrew geeks out there that know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go into nerd mode for a second. So I don't have the spigots on my fermenters. I don't like dipping in even with sanitized tools. This thing was sitting in the fermenter for almost 2 months. There was a couple bubbles at the surface, but I went ahead and bottled it anyway. And I'm hoping that I don't get bottle bombs. Now I've yet to really get bottle bombs except one time, and that was because of an infection. So I'm hoping that I didn't bottle this thing too early. This had the capability to go up to 12%, according to the app I was using, Target Brew, I believe, or Brew Target. But it's at about 9%. It smells delicious. Everything's been bottled. I got the cases of bottles. We also ran out of some bottles, so I improvised at the last minute with some sanitation. I did some growlers I had from a brewery. And also did one of these, so I should be good. Crystal helped me bottle everything. Everything was sanitized. Here's what's left in the carboy. I've just been sampling off it. I'm probably going to get hammered off it. Oh, come on, Crystal, come say hi since I'm giving you credit. Yeah, the camera didn't see you.
Oh, tell them how I was covered.
Oh, yeah.
Beer.
So, long story short, we're bottling, and I'm having problems with the siphon hose, which is in here. So, I'm using the bottling wand for all you nerds out there. And, like an idiot, I'm jamming away at the siphon trying to get the beer to come out. It was stuck. I just wasn't hitting the bottom of the wand the right way in the bottle. Thing backfires, and she gets covered in head to toe in beer, and she had just come out of the shower to help me. So, needless to say, she had to take another shower. She was kind of threatened my life a couple times, but it's all good. So we're gonna go in for a taste, shall we? So this is the finished product without carbonation. Hopefully everything goes well in the bottles, and then I'm looking forward to aging these suckers. This thing smells wonderful. So once again, go back to the original video when I was brewing this. This is maple syrup and coffee into this beer.
You're welcome, Omar.
So once again, we're going on the nose. Heavy coffee flavor. I used quite a bit, and I cheated. I used cold brewed, bought in the supermarket. I think it was Stout. Added it right at the end of the boil. Still came through. Nice coffee smell, not overpowering, but it's there, and you taste it. It's got a little bit of a bitterness on it. I did use a little bit more of hops than some people would probably care to use, but I like to have that nice bitterness. Even on a stout, I think it tastes good. I think it goes well together. I can't wait for this thing to carb. This is probably one of the best tasting beers I've made. I find stouts, I think, are easier. I've been having problems with the New England IPAs for some reason. They just don't hold as long in the bottle when I do them. But stouts, they're a little more resilient to these things, at least in my experience they have been. So once again, getting a lot of coffee in here. Great brew, 9% brew. Loving this beer. This has been a Hop Master review. Trash basement. Now I gotta clean all this shit up. And this is the Hop Master saying keep on hopping because I know I will.